So in the game there isn't exactly a wide variety of accessories you want to use. The accessory I use now on my main character is Crystal Skull. It increases all stats by 5 and it highly increases magic evasion. You can get this accessory by itemizing Crystal Skull, which is the highest level treasure demon, so you can get this accessory only after the 7th palace. The reason why I use this instead of the ones that I will mention later is just because I like evasion more than taking damage anyway. I think it looks cooler. I don't mind if I take some more damage when I get hit. And also I like having plus 5 to all stats, so that I don't have to min max as much as I would if I didn't have the accessory. If I didn't have this accessory, I will have to increase stats to 94. With this, I just have to min max up to 89 or around 89. Next accessory is the SP Regen accessory. It gives you 7 SP per turn. I think in your first playthrough, you will be fine with this accessory for every one of your characters, even if they don't have SP, even if they're physical damage dealer. I use this accessory on everyone. I never had any issue. It helped me completing all palaces in one day. This is definitely what you want to get at the beginning of the game, and you can keep it even for New Game Plus. As I said in some of the older videos, SP is one of the biggest bottlenecks at the beginning of the game. Even with SP Regen, I sometimes had to use SP recovery items against longer bosses. Without SP Regen, I would have wasted a lot of turns using items. Turns I could have used, for example, attacking or using support skills. Even against Reaper or Twins, you can just keep this. You don't need to min max or have the best of the best. But if you really want the best of the best, then the other 3 accessories I mentioned in this video are for you. The next one is Divine Pillar. This is the one that you get from defeating Reaper. It halves the damage you take, but you cannot evade any attack. There is the same effect as Firm Stance, the passive you can get on some personas like Mara. But the 2 effects stuck. You can get both Divine Pillar and Firm Stance on your main character, and you will take only 25% damage from everything. I prefer evading stuff, but yeah, I haven't done all the calculations, but I think that having Divine Pillar plus Firm Stance is better than having Ali Dance and Divine Grace, I think, when it comes to average damage received. I might be wrong, but I think that because with evasion skills, you don't actually have more evasion against physical gun and almighty skills, but with Divine Pillar and Firm Stance, you actually have the damage from everything. If you take into account average damage received, then Divine Pillar and Firm Stance is better. The difference won't be that big, and if you're fighting against Reaper or the Twins, you definitely don't want Divine Pillar on your allies, because those 2 enemies will exploit weaknesses on your allies. Just keep Crystal Skull. Crystal Skull to evade magic. I think that's the best thing you can get on your allies usually, apart from SP Regen. But yeah, Divine Pillar plus Firm Stance on your main characters is a very good combo. Last accessory in this list is Omnipotent Orb. The only way you can get this orb is from fighting the Twins. You can only get this once per playthrough, and it voids all damage except almighty attacks. Against 95% of the game, this will be maybe the best accessory, because they won't be able to do anything to you basically. The other 5% is super bosses like Reaper, Twins, and some bosses with almighty attacks. If you use this accessory against the Reaper, I think the Reaper will just spam Concentrate plus Megidolon, so it will be useless. And if you use this against the Twins will just get bored and then one-shot you with an all-out attack. So I don't think you can use this against them. So yeah, it is basically the most powerful accessory in the game, if you can call it that way. But it does not work against the most powerful bosses in the game, so that's why I don't exactly call this one the best accessory in the game. I mean, most of the time, against everything that is not Twins or Reaper, you don't need to actually think about having the best. So you get something that is called the best accessory in the game, but you cannot use it against what you would need the best accessory in the game for. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. But basically, yeah, there is, let's say, the best accessory in the game. You cannot use this against some of the bosses you want the best accessory in the game for. So that's why I don't call this the best accessory in the game. For me, the best accessories in the game are Crystal Skull or Divine Pillar, because you can actually use them against the strongest bosses in the game. But yeah, Omnipotent Orb will be the best against 90% of the game, I guess. Yeah, I'm just repeating everything now. But I hope you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. Well, that was it. It's a short video. I'm sorry for that. I'm also sorry for the fact that I didn't have a video yesterday. But sometimes I busy. Yeah, it sounds strange, but sometimes I'm busy, and I actually go out of my house. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike and maybe give me some feedback. Thank you for watching, and maybe see you in the next video.